Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs. My name is Mr. Whips, and welcome to the 1,000 subscriber answers of your guys' questions you asked me on that video I put about a week ago. So these are the answers of the Q&A. So, a lot of questions came in, and a lot of interesting questions, but that's what I like, that's what I wanted. So, the footage you're seeing in the background right now, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put. It just depends on how long this audio I'm recording as we speak is. I'm probably going to have Destiny in the background from the beta. And the beta was good, by the way. That's my official word of it. It was real good. I didn't like how it was exactly like the alpha, though. That was my biggest thing. They should have added more levels, a couple more maps, which they did for the Iron Banner event, I understand, but I mean, come on. It's almost the same as the alpha. But you know what? Still a good game. I got the Ghost Edition coming in September, so I'm looking forward to that game, and I hope you guys are too, because get ready for Let's Plays out the ass on that one. Haha, but enough of that. Enough of the gameplay in the background that's going on. I haven't even decided what it is yet. Destiny for sure, though. So, let's just hop right into the questions, shall we? I'm just looking at the comment section of the 1,000 subscriber special, send me your questions, you know, that video. So I'm just going to start going down and answering those questions. And not only that, I got a few questions on my through my friends list on the PSN, the Xbox, and a couple on Twitter too. So we're just gonna have fun with this. Here we go. Armando Hinojosa. I think I said your name right. You got Hercule as your profile picture on YouTube. Where are you from? And you should play a lot of other games. Okay, so where I am from, I live in Rosebud, South Dakota. I live in a little Native American reservation, and in case you guys didn't know, your good buddy Mr. Whips is actually Native as well. To be exact, you know, I'm kind of half and half, like Connor from Assassin's Creed 3. Weird comparison that I have that on my mind, but that's the most base thing I can compare it to. But I consider myself, I have more native blood in my blood. Gee, I don't know why I became British there for a second. I have more native blood in me than I do any other type, so I identify myself as Native American. So that's where I'm from. I am from South Dakota, and that's why all this time, you know, I've been telling you guys, oh, my internet's not the best. You know, sometimes it's hard to upload a video. It's because of that. Internet priority around this reservation is not the priority. Do you know what I mean? Like, survival, water, and food, basically. Our internet is hardly the thing that is being focused on, and there's only one provider in the entire area, and honestly, they're not too good, the service they provide. But you know, what can I do? There's no other provider in town. They have no competition, and they know that. So enough of that. You know where I'm from. All right, so going down the list, these series of questions come from Zain Ali, and here we go. Have you played Knock Door Run? Yes, actually I have. I played it a lot when I was in high school, which was about 2 years ago. I think I would have been in high school. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm recently out of high school, I guess. Funny story, we were playing, me and a couple of my friends, you know, if you don't know what Knock Door Run is, it is pretty much what it sounds like. You have someone in the car, you get out, you go knock on a door, or you knock something down. You don't break anything, that's just a dickhead. You just want to knock on a door, then run, and try to be in the car by the time the person comes out, or whatever. We were hanging out. We had a good friend of mine, his name's Matthew. Matthew, if you're watching this, haha, I'm gonna tell this story about you. It was the first time he was doing it with us while the rest of us were doing it all night. We ran out, knocked on some door, we were all running, and in the background, Matthew was onto the right side of me, and all I heard is like a big and I was like, ah, what happened? And I noticed Matthew just vanished. He's just gone. So I'm still running, I'm like, he's probably okay. So then we get to the car, and then here comes Matthew. He's just beat up, and apparently he literally fell in a hole, just a random hole. Fuck it, he just fell down, and we laughed about him for about a good 3 minutes. Good times. All right, another question from Zain Ali. Have your balls dropped? No, they never did. Nope, still waiting. Of course they have. Can you tell by this voice? So another question by Zain Ali. Have you done the banana and Sprite challenge? Good God, no. That sounds terrifying. Like, what do? Do you just, like, if you put like, what is it? Is it gay? Is it, like, lame and stuff? Is it, like, do you just eat a banana and drink Sprite, and is it supposed to hurt? I don't know. Well, I have never done it, good sir. Sorry. This next question comes from Adam Ashraf. I really hope I said your name right. Adham Ashraf. I really hope I'm saying your name right. Whips, what does the fox say? Oh, I don't know what the fox says. I don't know what music video you're talking about. Alright, the next question comes from The Funny Van. Can you please play Destiny? You're awesome when you play Destiny. Well, I did play Destiny. That's what you're watching in the background as we speak. Be satisfied, good sir. Good question. Alright, this next question comes from Andres Ordenaz. Andres Ordenaz. I think I said that right. What made you start YouTube? How was your childhood like? Favorite movie, animal, color, celeb. Wow, that's a lot of questions in one, but I approve of that. What made me start YouTube is that, you know, growing up, a lot of people told me I was funny, and I also had a very unique voice. And, you know, growing up, I kind of agreed with that. I'm like, well, I don't consider myself the funniest, but I do make a good dry wit joke every now and then, and I do have a pretty cool voice. But what can I apply that to? And it just so happens this phenomenon that's kind of been on YouTube for a long time, aka Let's Players, where, you know, personalities play video games. And, you know, I thought I was good at that. You know, I figured, well, I play a shit ton of video games, and I do have a godlike voice, so it just kind of made sense to try to do YouTube. And the other main thing is that my thing is I like to make people laugh. That's always been my thing. I was always the jokester of the group. I was always trying to make people laugh throughout my entire life, whether it was at the cost of pride, embarrassment, whatever you want to call it. You know, that's just who I am. And through this YouTube channel, just knowing I made one person's day better just by watching any of my videos, just if I made them laugh and they left their computer, laptop, phone, whatever, going, oh, that was funny, oh my god, that guy's crazy, I'll know I did good. That's why I do YouTube, because I just want to entertain you guys. That's honestly why I do it. The only reason this channel even exists is for you guys, and it will always be that way. So, love you. Okay, next question. How was your childhood like? It was pretty good. It was really good. There was a lot of, you know, living in the middle of nowhere in a Native American reservation. You know, there was a lot of outside stuff to do. Like, me and my dad went hunting quite a lot. Like, I could legitimately sit you down for an hour and teach you how to skin deer and make arrows. And, well, not that cool, but similar, very similar. I could teach you guys how to do stuff like that. And it was a good childhood. It was a very good childhood, you know. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember any. a lot of sledding as a kid. A lot of sprained ankles from thinking I could stand on a snowboard. That's not what it's called, but a sled, whatever, and then busting ass and crying to my mom. But yeah, my childhood was good. Loved it, or else I wouldn't be as funny as I am today. So, alright. What is my favorite movie, animal, color, celeb, and food? Holy shit, that's a thing? Okay, my favorite movie of all time would be Clockwork Orange, and maybe, what else? Well, people probably don't even know what that movie's about. I should probably pick a more recent movie, huh? Favorite recent movie? Pan's Labyrinth. That was a pretty good movie, too. I would have to honestly sit down and, like, do calculations and Venn diagrams to figure out what my favorite movie of all time is, but just off the top of my head, I would say those two. My favorite animal, easily the wolf. Easily, like if you, the very few videos I have of my room, which by the way there is a video game setup video coming out soon, so you'll see a lot of that too. There are a bunch of pictures of wolves in my room. I don't know what it is about them. They're just very captivating, and yeah, they're metal as fuck. So, all right, now favorite color, red and black. That's primarily what the colors I wear, and sometimes yellow, cause fuck it, why not? Alright, now favorite celebrity. Let's see. Favorite celeb. I'll have to say probably Jennifer Lawrence. Oh my god. I don't. I don't really have a favorite celebrity, I guess, because I've never met any of them. I guess, you know, I haven't actually met any. The only celebrity I actually met once was Will Smith. It was in Los Angeles. I don't know what movie he was going to, but he was across the street. And I remember we were in like this like national youth leadership forum. It was like this real, you had to get qualified in high school, then you had to raise money, and then I went. And anyway, I was the only one that noticed. I ran across the street and I was like, Will Smith, hey. And yeah, I was the only guy that's the only celebrity I ever really met. And yeah, favorite food. I would say grilled chicken. Grilled chicken. Oh my god, it's the most delicious thing in the history of the world. Okay, so there you go, Andres Ornandes. A lot of questions you asked, but I answered every single one. I hope you're happy. Alright, so now this next question is to Retro Gamer 0876. Do you like fish dicks? Fuck yeah, in my mouth all the time. Kanye West ain't taking nothing from me. Okay, so I love noobs. What's an ogre? Haha, you're funny. You're funny, noobs. I know what it is. It's a thing in Destiny. I watch YouTube too, you know. Okay, this next question comes from James Dejanovic. I really hope I said your name right. Do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I do, actually. And she's pretty goddamn kick-ass. You know who you are, sweetheart? Mwah! Kiss face. Kiss face with a wink face. On fire. Now, Tomek P. Can we see a video of your gaming setup? Yes, you can! Yes, you can. It is already currently in the works. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's coming soon. So, be prepared for that. And Ninja Dude 99. Mr. Whips, dude, you are so funny. I enjoy all of your videos. What is your all-time favorite game? My all-time favorite game. Let's see. That is also a tough one. Oh, that is a really tough one. I spent a lot of time playing Skyrim. That was like very recently. Like honestly, if I showed you guys my playtime, I think I have like 666 hours. Weird number, I know. 666 hours on Xbox, just because it had the DLC at the time, and then I have like 400 hours on the PS3. So that's 1,000 hours. So how many days is that? About, you know, a lot. So I have a lot of playtime on Skyrim. That's one of them. But another favorite game, like favorite game of all time that I'll always remember it with such joy. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. You know, I think StarCraft, the original StarCraft, that was a really good game. I played it a long time ago, obviously, but that was a good game. I spent a lot of hours just fucking around in story mode, using cheat codes to have infinite minerals and Vespian gas, and just messing around. That was a good game. I would say those two, StarCraft, the original StarCraft, and Skyrim. Sure. Okay, now these next few questions I had to write down because they're not on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube's comments. So here we go. Killer Roro24, one of my friends from PlayStation Network, wants to know, what's your nationality? I already said that in the first question. I am half Native American and half French, so let's be honest, half white. So there you go. That's what I am. Like Connor from Assassin's Creed 3. Good game. How tall are you? I'm actually a pretty tall motherfucker. I'm 6'3". And yeah, there you go. And he also asked, do you like my Mexican ass? Of course. Why wouldn't I? You're too Mexican for me, so of course I love it. Alright, SuperCam70. Are you circumcised? Well, I did say I had to answer every question, didn't I? So, the brutally honest answer? No, I'm not circumcised. I did not get the snip to me when I was a baby, and I probably never will, because I feel like my dick has a shield now. Is that weird? That's really weird, isn't it? Yeah. But no, never circumcised. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know why kids do get circumcised. It seems weird for me to cut off something that's part of the human body. You know what I mean? It's a Jewish thing. And I'm not really Jewish, am I? No, not really. Okay, so, and then Marilyn Mick from Twitter wants to know, how old are you? And where are you from? I am 22 years old, and I am from Rosebud, South Dakota. So there you go. That was the Q&A of 1,000 subscribers. I enjoyed all of you guys' questions. I answered every single one as well. And thank you guys so much for being fans to me and the channel. I hope you guys watch my videos and have LOLing good times like I intend to do. And thank you guys for staying with me as long as you have. This channel is only getting bigger as we're going, and every time I get more and more subs, I'm just shocked. I really am. And thank you guys for inspiring me to inspire you. So anyway, guys, this is your buddy Mr. Whip signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.
Control. Bravo team.